So the first step you want to do with this graph is you want to label it. All right, so you want to make sure that you're labeling each quadrant. So think of it in terms of a number line. So you're starting with this being 0. Okay, everything this way is positive, everything this way is negative. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on this side you go from -1 to -10. Then you're going to do the same thing going this way. So everything that's going in the up direction is positive, everything that's going down is negative. Okay, so that's first step. Okay, the second thing is what it's asking you to do is to plot each one of these equations. So in order to do that, you need to create t-charts. So on the back, I would recommend creating your t-charts. So for this first one, it was 2/3 x, whoops, that's a terrible looking x, subtract 4. Okay, that's your formula. So what you're going to do is you're going to create your t-chart. Okay, x will be your term number, so it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. You could pick any number between -10 and 10 and use your formula to find the y. Okay, and so the y is your output, it's your answer. All right, so here, okay, we've got 2/3 times 1 subtract 4, so 2/3 subtract 1, I don't even have another calculator, but 2/3 times itself, or times 1 is 2/3, and then subtract 4 is -3.333, okay? The next one would be 2/3 times 2, subtract 4, and the answer is -2.66667, or -2 2/3. Then you've got 2/3 divided by, or times 3, subtract 4, so 2/3 times 3 is 2, subtract 4 is 2, okay? And then you would keep going down with your list. So every question you get, or answer you get, you'd put in your little chart. -2.6667, 2, and then figure out what 4 is, okay? So then what you do, once you have your plot points, okay, you can now go to your graph and start to plot them. So your first number here was 1 and -3.33. So what we have to do is go to our grid, okay, and we have to find 1 on the x-axis and -3.333 on our y-axis. So here's 1, okay, and now we've got to go down to where we roughly think we've got 3 1/3, okay, because that's what 0.33333 would represent, would be 1/3. So we're at the 3 mark right here, but it's about 1/3. This is like half, so we're about here, okay? So that's where you're going to plot your first point. Okay, your second point was -2 2/3, or 0.666667. So you're going to go to 2 and -2, but it's -2.66667, so it's like here. So it's in between, so this is half, so it's in between the half and the 3. So it's right here. Okay, and then the last one is 3 and 2. Oh, sorry, it should be 3 and -2. Whoops. Don't make that same error that I just did. Okay, so it's 3 and -2. So you're going to go across here to 3 and then down to -2, which is here. Okay, and then once you have enough points, you should be able to start to see your straight line. So then what it's asking you to do, I probably should have gotten a ruler. But then what it's asking you to do is you're going to create a straight line connecting all of your points. So once you have enough points to be able to effectively do a straight line, that's what you're going to draw. Okay, I don't feel like I have enough right now to be able to get a really solid straight line, but it would roughly, oh, this is hard to do with one hand, roughly be this. Okay, and so you would start to draw your straight line. I'm off on mine, so you want to be super precise, and then you go as far as you can on both sides. Okay, you might not need the line to go that far, and once you realize where your other points intersect, then you can erase whatever you don't need. okay? Because it's going to create an object. So then you're going to do the same thing for all 5 of these. Now, this one here is interesting because all it's saying is y equals 2. So really all you have to do is do a straight line wherever the 2 is. So just do a straight line straight across, right across there. That's all you have to do. All right? I hope that helps a little bit. If you have any more questions, please let me know.